How many of you hate the feeling of being stuffed on Thanksgiving? Nobody likes it. You lay there on the couch, you don't want to do anything for the rest of the day. I'm going to help you feel better and help you prevent that weight gain that generally comes from this stuffing holiday. What's up, guys? Matt Weik, Weik Fitness. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode. I apologize if you hear some background noise. There's a lot going on here, so I apologize in advance. We have people coming in and out, people are moving, shifting things, so I do apologize. But today, obviously, Thanksgiving is coming up. There are so many great things that come along with a holiday like Thanksgiving. Obviously, you get to spend time with friends and family, and you just get to be around the people that you enjoy most, at least hopefully, assuming that you like the family and the friends that you're around. But so many people say that, after they go to a Thanksgiving lunch or a Thanksgiving dinner, or they do both, following that, they just lay around. They're so tired, they're exhausted, they're stuffed. They're getting ready to put their sweatpants on because their pants don't fit anymore. They're just uncomfortable. So what I want to talk about today is how you can make it through Thanksgiving without feeling so stuffed that you just want to burst. Not only that, but the day following Thanksgiving, if you hop on the scale, you're literally going to want to break your scale. So I want to talk about a few ways that you can keep your waistline in check, keep your weight in check, enjoy the holidays, but not have all of the consequences that generally follow. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I want to talk about is you want to exercise the morning of Thanksgiving. So what you want to do is you want to start your day off on the right foot. You want to get in a workout. You want to get your sweat on early in the morning. Get it in, get it done. Set the tone for the rest of the day. Obviously, you might, enjoy some desserts. Maybe you're having second helpings. So getting your workout in, you won't have as much regret and guilt knowing that you burned off those calories earlier in the day. So you can make it up by maybe having an extra slice of pie or maybe having that second helping of stuffing. The second thing, limit your liquid calories. I can't tell you how many people I see drink 6, 10, 12 plus alcoholic beverages or sodas in the span of one gathering. If you combine all of those calories, all of those carbs, all of those sugars, you are going to have massive, massive regret the next day. People tend to, let loose a little bit come the holidays. They don't necessarily, want to stick to their diet. They want to kind of, loosen the reins a little bit. And hey, that's okay. But once it gets out of control, that's where that post-holiday weight gain comes into play. And everyone's like, man, I really wish I wouldn't have done that. So limit your liquid calories. Try and get in as much zero-calorie beverages as possible. So whether that's, obviously, water would be your number one choice. But you can have, teas. Obviously, you want to have something that doesn't have the sugar in it. So maybe like a diet green tea. Or maybe you want to have black coffee or coffee with some type of, sugar substitute, some type of sweetener in it that isn't loaded with calories. All of those are okay. But just be, aware of what you're drinking. If you want to have, look, I'm not being a party pooper where, I'm telling you not to drink alcoholic beverages or not to, maybe have one soda. But, the problem arises when you're around your buddies, you're around your family, and, there are, cans of beer, there are bottles of beer, there's a whole bunch of different whiskeys and bourbons and scotches and, people are mixing drinks and all of this stuff. The combination is even worse. Like if you take a whiskey and you combine it with the regular soda, holy smokes, your calories are going through the roof. So, just be conscious of what you're drinking in terms of your liquid calories. Maybe only have a couple, mixed drinks. Try something with a zero, calorie. Maybe it's a Coke Zero or a Sprite Zero that you're using to mix it with. Maybe you're only having a glass or two of scotch or bourbon, whether it's neat or on the rocks, whatever the case may be. But just limit your liquid calories because those add up so fast and they give you no nutritional value whatsoever. The next thing, number 3, is to fill up on protein, fat, and healthy carbs as well as fiber first. The first thing that you want to do. You want to look for things like nuts, vegetables, if there's some type of, meat tray or cheese tray, or, there are so many different cheeses, shrimp cocktail, those types of items, those are the things that you want to load up on first. The vegetables, like if you're having broccoli and you're having nuts and you're having cheese, not only are the healthy fats going to help you feel satiated, but the fiber content. If you have apples and broccoli, that combo with the added fiber, man, you're gonna feel much more satiated going into your meal versus just starving, which is where so many people go wrong because they're looking for that meal. They're like, oh man, I can't wait to have a huge plate full of stuffing, and I'm going to eat all of this turkey, and I'm going to have cranberry sauce and all of this stuff. If you can fill up on the healthy options first, so make sure you're drinking your water prior. So that's going to fill up your stomach. So it's going to send the signals, that you're not hungry because there's going to be something in your stomach. But fill up on the things like your celery, your carrots, your peppers, your broccoli, your string beans, whether it's the shrimp, obviously, hey, if you want to have some cocktail sauce, but your cheese, maybe if there's like whole grain crackers or something that you wanted to add with your cheese, the nuts, whether it's peanuts, cashews, almonds, whatever type of nut that's out there, walnuts, pecans, all of those are great things that you can use as, kind of like a pregame to the big meal or multiple big meals. So the fourth thing that I want to talk about is know when to step away. So many people get caught up in, well, so-and-so's going up for seconds, and hey, man, I don't want to look like I didn't enjoy the meal. I'm going to go up for seconds. And before you know it, you just doubled your calories for the meal because you loaded your plate up a second time. Now, again, it's a holiday. I get it. So if you want to pick and choose and have a little bit of this, a little more of that, by all means, go ahead. But just know in the back of your head, all of those calories you're going to be accountable for. It's not like calories don't count on holidays for some odd reason. I can't tell you how many times. I mean, even in my own family, when I go to one of my dad's side of the family, they're always, oh, calories, they don't count today. It's a holiday. Okay, you keep thinking that way, and you're going to keep gaining weight. So I don't want to hear that, oh my gosh, I can't figure out why I'm not losing any weight. Well, it's because you're not accountable for what you're putting in your mouth. Oh, well, it's Friday. Calories don't count today. It's the end of the week. So, I'm going to go out and celebrate. Hey, that's cool. Go for it. But don't complain that you're gaining weight. Hey, it's a holiday. Calories don't count. Hey, cool. But when you wake up tomorrow and you're multiple pounds heavier because of all of the food that you over-consumed, don't complain about it. I don't want to be Debbie Downer and be like, hey, I don't want to hear about your problems. But you kind of did it to yourself. You knew the position that you were going to be in by having those seconds, eating that second, third, fourth piece of pie, having half of a can of cranberry sauce, having 8 beers and then 2 mixed drinks. I mean, what do you expect is going to happen? You think you're going to lose weight on that type of diet? It's not going to happen. So you need to know when to step away. Obviously, if you follow the 3 things that I already mentioned, especially, number 3 and number 2, you have a better opportunity to not overconsume, not overeat, because you pre-gain with healthy foods that are going to help you feel satiated and help you feel satiated longer. And then you're going to fill up on, 0-calorie beverages, which will also fill up your stomach. So you're going to have that, satiated feeling where you're not going to want to overconsume. So before I get into number 5, I want to thank you guys. obviously, the holidays coming up. It is Thanksgiving. We have so much to be thankful for, and I'm so thankful for you guys. It's a broken record. I do this because I want to give you guys the most value possible. If I had something like this at my disposal, or at my disposal when I was younger, oh my gosh, I would have absolutely taken advantage of all of the free content, all of the free advice, all of the free value that's being given. I don't make a dime. I don't make a freaking penny off of this podcast. So, I hope you guys appreciate, the time and effort recording it and editing it and posting it and, all the things that go along with having a podcast. I do it for you guys. So I'm thankful for you guys who have been there from the start. I'm thankful for the people who are just joining. Hopefully you're enjoying the whole process. You're getting something out of every single episode. I don't even know what episode I'm on. Literally every week I just kind of go, I should record today because I know what my schedule is going to look like for the rest of the week. So, I just quick turn on my mic and whatever idea pops in my head, that's what I roll with. I don't do, elaborate and extensive editing. I don't go in and cut stuff out and edit this and I put this in, and I try and keep it as bare bones, as raw and real as possible. So I hope you guys appreciate, that. If I mess up, I mess up. Everybody's human. But thankfully there's not many episodes where I have to edit something out that I say because, I would regret it in the long run if I get too excited or too passionate about something and I say something stupid. But I appreciate you guys. So thank you for being a listener, whether it's over on YouTube. I'm trying to grow the channel. So if you're not subscribed over on YouTube, it's Weik Fitness Podcast. Please subscribe. I'm trying to grow, trying to get, more and more people engaged and involved. So, feel free to comment over there. If you're subscribed on iTunes, I appreciate it. I hope you guys are finding value every time that it ends up on your device every single week. If you're listening on the website, I appreciate it. Hopefully you're surfing, the website. There's so much free content on there. It's ridiculous. I have, there's free ebook up there, obviously free content. We have a challenge that we're doing, a 30-day challenge. So, feel free, if you're not already familiar with the website, maybe you're listening on iTunes and you know nothing that we have a website, weikfitness.com is the website. There's so much information up there. Free interviews, blog posts, free articles. Obviously, all of these podcasts are up there as well. But, if there's anything that I can add value that you guys don't see, feel free to message me. Social media is at Weik Fitness across the board, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to network with me, my name, Matt Weik, on LinkedIn. Feel free to connect with me on there if you want to talk a little business, or just shoot me an email. You can connect with me right from the website. Click on contact, type in what you want, what you're thinking, your feedback, your comment. If you want to work with me, let me know. That's the best place to get a hold of me. So with that being said, again, I appreciate you guys. I'm so thankful for you guys every single year. You guys support me through the ups and downs. Obviously, you guys don't see the back, the back stuff that's going on, the long nights and all of that stuff. But I appreciate you coming along with me. So the last thing that I want to talk about, it's number 5. Get up and move after the meal. The last thing that you want to do is eat a big meal and then go sit on the couch for the rest of the night. Get up, go out, maybe throw the football with your friends, your family. Maybe go for a walk. That's the best thing. Like right now, I'm not sure what the next couple of weeks are going to look like here in Pennsylvania, but right now the weather is actually amazing. It's Tuesday the 6th. As I record this, it's going to be 62 degrees in probably a couple hours. That's amazing. So if we have that type of weather for Thanksgiving, you can bet I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be doing something active. But I hope you found value in those 5 things. If you can figure out your workout in the morning, your food, your beverages, and stay active after you eat, you're going to have the best success in terms of not putting on a ton of weight and looking like a turkey the following days. So if you want to not get up and gobble your way shopping on Black Friday, then, hopefully you can utilize these tips and tricks and, make it through the holidays. So with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing weekend, and I hope to see you guys on the next episode.